I hope this works. Gonna close some things, see if that helps. Good morning, everyone. I have a feeling that my, this particular one is slowing me down. Let me change. That's better. Okay. Well, today we may start questing. It really depends on whether or not you guys think it's a bad idea. Excuse me. If you don't want to see that kind of thing, I don't understand. But, good morning. I could always look at houses too. It really doesn't matter to me. Whatever you guys want. Interesting. I'm on the stream?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. It's after 10 though. That was Mr. Potato. He was gonna tell me a story. I'm sad I won't hear it now. What are these? I can make a gate with them? Ooh. Nice. I'm just going to figure out what we're doing today because I haven't quite done that yet. I am not good at figuring out such things. It's not full or I'd get it. What? Really? Why? That's crazy. Alright. Your cookies and tea. I don't know what that means in this particular moment. So yeah, I need to list all my stuffs. I was talking about things I do in the morning, and this is one of them. I finished my stuff, my writs on this character, but not on all of them. So I'm just taking care of some of them. This particular one. I'm not going to do the logging in and out when the logging is so bad right now. So I figured I'd just get this up here and then maybe we'll start questing or something. It's something that doesn't take a lot of porting between locations because my load screens are still ridiculous. Don't really understand why. I don't know if it's just me or what, but they don't seem normal. Hello, I thought you were gonna stay out painting. Don't be worried about me, I'll be fine. No dying. Dying is bad. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Good. Drink water. I am listing things and then I'm probably going to start doing some questing because my load screens are so ridiculous that I think that's probably the best way around it for me. happy for you. As you can see, I'm listing a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of furnishings. These are things that are unbound that I have in my storage houses, and I just decided it's time to clean out. Good morning. I saw your post about being stabbed. Congratulations on the stabbage. Although that really sounds weird. I really am. I'm Marie Kondoing everything. I'm getting rid of it all. Oh, it's been up for a week and no one wanted it, so, you know, feel free to go when you want. It's not going anywhere. That's hilarious. I love it. I'm all for it. Okay. Let's see how long it takes to get to a house. I'm on the wrong server for this, but whatever. I was gonna do more EU, but with the way that it takes forever to get over there, I'm not sure. Let's see how long the load times are. All of these are open. Let's try Saphire Manor. Let's see how long it is. Unfortunately, it was taking a long time this morning, so I don't know that we're going to be able to do this. Hello! We'll see how long it takes. Yeah, see, but, you know, it's not like this is new. This has been going on forever. I did a whole video on it about people taking advantage of other people who are perhaps newer to the game and don't realize that that's how it works. 600 out of 600 Lambert Sherry, I think that's how you say the name. And it's doesn't have a theme. This was posted before themage, so I can't guess what it's going to be. But we're going to take advantage of crunching up our stuff. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch goes the stabby. It was funny, like yesterday I was telling my husband I wanted pasta. I did not eat pasta, but I wanted it. And I was rather proud of myself. Oh, you know I'm not telling you not to be that way. I mean, I was kind of upset with the way that one GM handled it. This is quite interesting. See, it's spooky. Because I got a kitty here. I would put a little light by the kitty. Maybe a little tea light on the floor or whatever. No, I'm very anti taking advantage of people. I mean, that's why I did the video. To get that information out there, to let people know that there are people out there who are buying vendor items and marking them up, and that you should always That's why I use furniture catalog. But this isn't furniture, so probably wouldn't help me much. This is lovely. I actually think the lighting is perfect for such a house because, unfortunately, okay, nothing on the things. It's a dark house, but I think the dark light is actually good for it here. Nicely done. I am big on, I mean, people were doing that with nickel, especially during the holidays, because everything required nickel for stuff. Oh, she and I are in a similar Discord where we talk about stuff about GMing / content creating. And the question today, or yesterday, was regarding people who are buying white level companion gear and gouging it at a higher price, much higher price. How are GMs handling that? Yeah. Which has been going on for quite some time, but this is, the new thing is with companion gear, you know. Of course it is. Oh, nice formal garden down here. Let's go back to the start so that I get a better view of that. Froggy fat, that's a name for you. What is that? Must be under construction, maybe? No, it's fine. I mean, a lot of people don't know. It's also, I mean, a lot of people don't realize that you can buy certain, you know, runes, or even, I don't know, any of that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I do not pick the ads. I suggest you punch it in the face. This is a lovely home. I likes. Speaking of, if we can get to the right Blackwood. That's what I was saying, Ula. People are buying, especially nickel, and they upsell that stuff. Well, it's, and I'm not suggesting that you do sub, but if you sub, you don't get those. That's how they get you to buy subscriptions, is they let you skip the commercials on people you're sub to. I actually relist the vendor furniture at a loss because, like, I'll buy 100 things and I don't need all 100. I'm gonna try to find the shop so you guys can see what we're talking about. That's the oh, I'm in Gideon. I'm in the wrong city. Yeah. No, I sell it at a loss. I don't care. I would rather other people get something out of my mistake or my extra. So I sell it, you know, usually like 10% or more at loss, which is fine. Don't care. You know, it is what it is. So we're outside Leeuwen. I'm gonna try to find the shops that sell all the merchant gear. There's a bunch of them. But that's exactly what I was saying too. It's a service at that point. Right. That's okay. I mean, people need to get that somehow. Yeah, I saw that. You work so hard. I cannot believe you put all of that effort into it. You're crazy. Amazing, but crazy. I'm so impressed with your hard work. Oh my god, I'm sorry about the truck idling outside. I don't know what that noise is, and I'm sorry.
Street sweeper.
Yes, please. I would love it if you put it in mine. What's up? Andy, what's up? All right. Here we go. This is the building.
Wood chipper.
You're a wood chipper. Great. We're all gonna hear wood chipping for the next I don't know how long. Sorry. So here's the companion and other type stuff that you can buy. As you can see, is this companion or is this just white regular stuff? I thought this was for companions. But this is the shop. Interesting how they used real costumes. I don't know. I don't think this is the companion shop, but I don't know for sure. That's what I thought. See General in Stabby's disc. As you know, I don't know anything about this. I don't have a companion yet. At some point, I need to get one. Good! Good. Alright. There's a separate shop for just for companions, though? I'm trying to get my Discord open. It's taking a while. I will get one eventually. I haven't started yet. I think I'm gonna get started soon, but I don't want to scare anybody off. Is there anyone on who does not want to see Blackwood get started? Like the first quests? Because I will avoid it if you don't want me to do it. That's what I'm saying. You gotta just tell me. And I'm gonna cancel these. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone. No, that's true. But if you remember, the ones in the last zone didn't take that long. I mean, took a long time rather, because there were so many of them. It just kept going and going, which I was happy about. This is where the traders are, so like, you know, ankle biters and whatnot. As you can see, none of my gear shows, none of my filters show companion gear. I've completely taken it out because I don't know anything about gear and I don't want to mess up. Let someone else do it. Do the gear monies. There we go. I knew there was something missing. Oh yeah, I haven't touched builds. And in fact, I think my bars are messed up, but I don't even care. It doesn't sound like anyone's bothered by the idea of me doing some questing, but I don't want to scare anyone off. I'm a DPS. I'm a deeps. Okay. What was I gonna tell you guys? Huh. I haven't done anything. I updated my index for one particular thing, and then for vehicles today, I posted. How's she doing? Danielder, Playful Kitten, and A. Lauren's stuff on the forums. Surveys of Doom. Fantastic. That is good. Oh my god, what a mistake this was. Loading screens, does everything a loading screen does. Load your boat. Most people so far I've seen have made it just a house, you know, like a typical domestic home. All right, here we go. Well, you don't have to follow the meta. You look like you've got your wits about you. Care to make a bit of extra gold working for Leywin's Ivory Brigade? I've been asked by my captain to find someone who can handle themselves. We need help with a delicate situation. What's the situation? Deadly secrets, assassins, murder, and now apparently a counselor's gone missing. Between the war, bandits, and cultists, the Ivory Brigade is like the Nord that tries to plug a leaking cask of mead, only to realize he doesn't have enough fingers. What do you need me to do? Talk to my commander, Captain Ryan Liore. You can find him just outside the city gates trying to appease some of the nobles. Tell him I sent you and he'll put you right to work, I'm sure. I'll go speak to Captain Ryan Liore. Let me grab my glasses because I'm blind and I'm leaning too close to the screen. Okay, I'm back. I'm serious though. If this bothers anyone, I will do other things. I don't want to spoil this for anyone. I should probably do the dailies, shouldn't I? Hello, adventurer. I have need of someone with your skills. Oh my gosh. And metal. Let me move my screen thingy. My overlay is a problem. Let's see if I can fix that problem. There we go. I haven't gotten there yet. All right. Now I've put it in, I've removed my overlay, so I'm gonna have to look to the side a lot. My good friend Lyric Ferenial has been having such bad luck of late. He's in desperate need of a blessing, but he detests anything that smells of religion. I need someone he will not suspect to surprise him with a proper Argonian blessing. How do I surprise him with a proper Argonian blessing? I need someone to venture into the ruins of Lunalk and gather toxic hodor petals, bog dog dung, and death hopper bile. Mix all of these into a solution and use it to bless Lyric. That should change his luck from bad to good. I will pay, of course. I'll gather the ingredients and give Lyric a bath. Be careful out there, friend. More than one adventurer has underestimated the dangers of Blackwood. How are these items going to help Lyric's luck improve? I thought you might ask. These are the components for the traditional Argonian blessing. Gather and mix them together, then douse Lyric with the concoction. Argonian Niswa, we have been prescribing this to combat bad luck since the first egg hatched. What sorts of things do you need done? All kinds of things. I specialize in work that a single adventurer could accomplish, given enough metal. Beyond that, it merely depends on what the people of Leyland ask of me. Alright. And here's Britta Solanus. We seek brave, skilled warriors. Does that describe you, or should we keep looking? Leowin's Chamber of Legates authorized me to reward those who prove their worth, if that influences your answer. I guess so. What can I do to help? There's a minotaur causing trouble in the woods south of Fort Bluebud. They call the brute Brumkoska, but that's only half the problem. We think that recent archaeological work drew the monster to the area and may draw more of its kind. How does an archaeological dig draw a minotaur's interest? Most likely the scholars dug up some sort of cursed heirloom. Minotaurs are often drawn to things like that, so when you deal with the minotaur, make sure you collect any unearthed heirlooms or curios you find. I'll make it worth your while. I'll deal with the minotaur and recover any old heirlooms or pieces I find. Tell me more about the minotaur. Several days ago, a huge minotaur attacked a party of scholars examining old ruins near Fort Blueblood. Only one lived long enough to tell her tale to a passing traveler. She died with the monster's name on her lips, Brumkoska. What were the scholars looking for? A long-lost shrine that was once dedicated to the demigod Morehouse, the man-bull. It said that Morehouse was the father of all minotaurs. This is a daily, So I'm not surprised that people digging around in one of his old shrines angered Brumkoska. How many adventurers have you hired? A fair question. I'll hire anyone who looks like they know which end of a sword to hold. It's my job to match up adventurers like yourself in big problems that need solving. Specifically, problems that require a group of adventurers to handle. Are problems like that common in Blackwood? The wilds can be dangerous in the best of times, but things have gotten worse of late. With all of Blackwood's troubles, the Ivory Brigade can't spare many brigandines to keep the roads safe and the monsters in check, so we hire mercenaries. Alright, where are we gonna go? Where are we now? We're here. Uh-oh, map pins. We has no map pins. Yes, we have no map pins. We have no map pins today. That's bad. Eric Perennial. Wouldn't get too close if I were you, friend. Apparently my run of bad luck is contagious. No one wants to come near me until this dark cloud is lifted. A lot of rubbish, I say. My luck will turn sooner or later. Tell me about this run of bad luck you've been having. Ah, okay. You talked to Deedham Jaws, have you? Look, so I'm having a few turns of bad fortune. Everybody does from time to time. Sure, I lost the ring my father gave me, and my lover decided to run off with a House of Reveries performer. I'll bounce back. That's bad, but it doesn't sound awful. I also lost a lot of gold playing dice in the back alley, and I was fired from my job at the stables, and I stepped in a divot and twisted my knee, not to mention I burned my tongue on the stew that so-called chef serves at the inn. It's been a week. That's one hell of a week, dude. Alright. Is there another person in town I need to talk to? No. For a marina. I mean, Hundings? Hundings would probably be best. keep walking past it. It's where boats dock up. It's like where people go to to put their boats in. That's true, Princely Dawnlight. Alright. We have to go outside. So let's go to the outskirts. Now let's see if it works. Nope. Great. So we're gonna have to just run randomly a little bit out of town. So I can see where things are. Alright. First things first. That's the Brumagal. Bruma Costa. So let's head over there to Bruma Costa. Oh, don't feel bad. We're really okay with that. You can always ask. I mean, it's during the day, so I have a lot of euros on, so it's not a problem to ask. I'm not the least bit concerned about that. Don't be embarrassed by it either. That's why we're here. It's not like I can speak any other languages. Whenever there's stuff I don't know, I ask you guys. So you could be probably a big help with whatever your native language is. Whatever that might be. Oh, that's true, Daggerfall. I forgot about that. Alright. What are you selling? Oh, you're the event merchant. Where is the event merchant? Is she ever coming back? I guess she's coming back for Mid-Year Mayhem. I have not done anything with it yet. We'll see if, Oh, plenty of people just put up, some hedges and lead you to the ground. Nice! So many people multilingual. I can sometimes read Italian. I'm not excellent at it, but I can sometimes read it. Alright. But aside from that, I got nothing. I'm an ignorant American. Sadly. Fort Blue Blood. First of all, it's nice that we found that. Now who do I speak to in here? Oh, whoopsie doodle. It's by Fort Blue Blood, not here. Oi, oi, oi. It's kind of hard, sad that I'm traveling around in darkness because I can't really see what's going on out here. It is Friday though, right? Woohoo! I mean, Aliad. The Aliad house has a forward front piece. I don't know if that's still for sale or not. That's Koshka and that's Broom. Is no one else here to kill this guy? Is that how this goes? I do this by myself? No. Here's a companion. Steal this ceremonial cup. Yes. Yeah, Grand Sigil would be good. Just block it off the forward and... Moon sugar? Moon sugar, whiter than a mile. I'm crossing you and stuff. Let me eat some noms. So yeah, we'll move it. I move shit all the time. I'd use the AHT, I pick it up, and I just pick it up and go, you know? Alright, this is really annoying. I'm gonna put on personality. Personality. So I at least have a little bit of light. That's true, Earth Tear does, but most of the dock would have to be out of bounds. That's my pupper, I think. Can you have a companion and a pet out? Or does your pet not come out when you have a companion? Wow, really? Just the two of us? We can make it if we try, but... I see. Gotcha. Oh, sorry, I just said in zone chat. Does nobody want to kill minotaurs? They're so snotty. I heard them insult your mom, too. There we go. Looks like those people are gonna minotaur it up. Yes, but I'm not a good player. Don't forget, Stabby's a potato, and I got stuck on that thing. As a potato, I am bad. No worries. I need to redo my skill bars. Loctavian! Oh my gosh! Hello! Thank you for the sub. Everyone, can somebody do a shout out for Loctavian, please? They are a fabulous streamer that I enjoy watching. And you're a real sweetheart for subbing. I'm actually playing. I rarely do. Usually I just look at houses, but I felt like I'd do some playing today. So hopefully that's not going to be a problem for anyone. Oh, switch filters. Okay. Yes. Let me switch filters. Here, we'll go to another American one. So, yes. Awesome. Usually I have everything on the same screen, but I do not at the moment. Alright, I need another heirloom. Bullfighter. Ooh. Oh, I got a thinger. A lead. That's another thing I should be doing, is antiquities. I'm just getting started over here. I figured if I do something early, like some early things, it won't be a problem. Alright, let's see about the delve. Where is the delve that we need to do? F. F! And where did that F go? There. All the way out there? Alright, I guess we're going there. I don't have either of them. I don't know where to pick them up either. I haven't been reading up on that. It was murdered indeed. Let me get my second coffee. If you guys want to tell me where to get these people, I'll pick them up. I'm back. I'm back! Bastion is near me. Doom Hollow. Deep Scorn? Or Doom? I'm assuming it's Deep Scorn. We'll go try to do Deep Scorn then. Wow, you wouldn't be able to handle my coffee consumption. I have a crazy coffee, no problem. I have a crazy coffee consumption amount. It's really absurd. If you knew how much I actually drink in a day, you'd probably die. But I'm trying to, you know, part of it is as I'm trying to cope with rheumatoid arthritis. So that's all I can do, you know. Oh, the annoying cat. Annoying cat's here, everyone. Annoying cat just decided to leap up on here. They do, but I doubt they drink something as strong as 1.5 quads a day of espresso. Here you go. Hey, Bastion. I don't know which of the 8 Divines sent you this way, but I'm glad to see you. The name's Bastion. Be on your guard, friend. I was accosted by a dark elf. She went into the cave hours ago, but she might return at any moment. What dark elf? What cave? The dark elf Tenerai Vels. She's a traveler I met along the road. The cave is Deepscorn Hollow. The entrance is over by the dock. I'm here to retrieve a fellow named Quistley Seville. His family sent me to find him. I think he's in trouble. What do you want from me? Untie me, please. The Sevelles will pay well if you help me get Quistley out of whatever trouble he's in. And I could use someone to watch my back. Interested? Oh, and check the shack. I think Tenerai dropped something during our struggle. I'll see if the Dark left any clues behind, and I'll help you rescue Quistley. Alright, let's see if they left anything behind. Ah! Alright, there's a shed here. Oh, there it is. You cracked me up. Alright, here we got a clue, I think. Tenerai's contract. Tenerai Vels. As promised, our agreement in writing that you do not take me at my word after our long association is a bit insulting, but I am feeling indulgent. You are to bring one Quistley Seville to the Syndicate in Leowin. Good morning, folks. Preferably alive. Complete this job, and your debt to the Syndicate will be cleared. This fool, Quistley, has difficulty remembering his debts, but the Sevelles are a wealthy Daggerfall family. Maybe they could pay off their son's obligation. If not, debts can be paid off in a number of ways, as you well know. Current whereabouts. Seen leaving the city some weeks ago. We are questing today. Claimed to be going to Gideon. May have joined smugglers or bandits operating out of a cave south and east of Leowin. Deepscorn Cavern or caves, that area is riddled with caves. My load screens are too big, 6, for me to do housing, so I have to do this. My load screens are killing me. They're like so stupid long. Wears an expensive signet ring. Dresses like a useless rich knob. Dresses like a useless rich knob. Fancies himself a ladies' man. Brags a lot. Hopefully smugglers haven't killed him before we can collect on his debt. Lars Tool Leywin. Okay, that's hilarious. Alright. And I think that's it. I'm gonna give it to Bastion. A letter? I knew I saw something fall out of Tenere's satchel when she ambushed me. Why, this is a contract. Tenere Vels is bringing Quisly in to pay debts in Leowin. You and Tenere Vels are after the same quarry. Damn it, I guess that explains why Tenere knocked me out and tied me up. Of course, that idiot, Quisly, would gamble away more than he had in his coin purse. He's done it before. Usually begs his parents for help, though. Tenere's got a hard head start on you. I ought to just let the Dark Elf have him, but it would be dishonorable. We better see if we can catch up to her. I'd like to leave her tied up and empty-handed when I drag Quisly out of here by his arrogant nose. Let's go find Quisly. This is different for Quisly. He's not one for any sort of rough living, other than maybe going to gambling dens and taverns in the seedier parts of town. Did you tell Tenere why you were going into Deep Scorn? Probably. Yes. Yes, I did. We were just idly talking on the road. It never occurred to me that someone might be looking for that petulant brat. It's not the first time I've been asked to get Quisly out of trouble. How did Tenere react when you mentioned your task? What? That's not a good answer, guys. No, not that I noticed. She said to keep an eye out for smugglers along the coast and went a different way soon after. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna have to, clip that and show them how poorly that works. She likely just hung back and followed me the rest of the way. Foolish of me. I should have been more alert. You don't sound very fond of Quisly. I should try to hide it better, I suppose. We were raised together, more or less, except that he was the firstborn of a wealthy family and I was the foundling they took in. Something which Quisly never quite let me forget. Have you been looking after Quisly all along? Hello! Well, it's the right thing to do. I mean, the Savels gave me shelter, educated me alongside Quisly, even hired a tutor for me when I showed some magical aptitude. I owe them. And if looking out for Quisly is how they pay them back, so be it. How often do you work for the Savels? All the time, friend. House Savel has interests in a dozen cities. I travel all over Tamriel looking after their business. I'm a mage by training, but I spend all my days dealing with contracts and cargoes and chasing after Quisly. If you don't like the work, why do you do it? The Savels fostered me from the time I was small, seeing to my education and giving me a place in their home. As I grew older, Lord Savel employed me in the house's business. What I want to do isn't important. I have an obligation. All right, bro. Let's do this. Let's go get this schmuck. Or so I hear he's a schmuck. Where's the entrance? That's what I get for following an icon. Let's go over here, maybe? Yeah. I followed the icon. I'm so used to playing Skyrim these days that I was actually looking for it. Okay, can you move? You're like in front of everything I need to see. You little jerk. What? What's wrong, Ula? What's wrong? Oh. Sunken masonry dating back to the First Empire. Wow, that loaded so fast I couldn't even read it. Bastion Hallex. Maybe there's more to this place than meets the eye. The first time I've had to look for Quisly in such a rustic location. Not his usual style. We got a froggo. Do you see the froggo? Makes it look like Bastion is a froggo. He's not, but that's funny. Unmaker Nightblade. I probably shouldn't shoot from behind Bastion's head. I gotta get used to fighting again. I apologize, folks. I haven't really done any fighting in this game in quite some time. I won't read the lore books. This is just too long. We'll be here forever. Oh, wow. Does he pull aggro? Does he just start shooting shit? Because he and I are going to have a conversation if he just starts shooting shit. I am not okay with that. Looks like the ruin just sunk into the ground here. Oh, fuck him then. I'm not okay with that. He shouldn't run around pulling stuff. That's bad. Oh, okay. If he's not pulling. Yeah, right? I'm still so used to Skyrim that I'm not doing this right. I'm gonna have to like relearn how to play. I apologize. But then again, I do, no false advertising. I do say I'm a potato. So, you know, if you're expecting something different, you're wrong. You're not getting it. Oh no, it's fine. I suck. You're getting potato and nothing more. Does he really? Oh, he should. Okay, I was going to say that'd be hilarious if he did. All right. Where are you going, Bastion? I don't know where. Oh, you're behind me. My bad. Saphire. Those roots! It looks like there's another passage behind. This is the quest to get Bastion, so I'm gonna assume that most people will have done this soon. Because I don't think you need the add-on, the DLC to, or the expansion to get the companions, right? I'm not sure. I know nothing. Completed. Explore Deepscorn Hollow. Free captives. Look, they have captives. Alright. Over here. Let me out before these cultists kill me. Asby. You got it. Let me out too. There's a cult of Sithis in these caves. They sacrifice people. Yeah. Talk to that, Rond. Oh, that guy didn't make it. I would not linger here. Flee if you can. Thank you. We've been here for days. You should get out of here too, stranger. These people, the Unmakers, they're crazy. I think they're preparing to sacrifice people. Why would anyone want to do such a thing? Oh, okay. We're looking for a Breton named Quisley Silvel. Have you seen him? I've met no one but by that name, but that doesn't mean he isn't in here somewhere. The only non-cultist I've seen in days was a dark elf who sneaked by a short time ago. She motioned for us to wait and left without a word. I should go. Wait, who are these people? Why did they take you prisoner? They're cultists, I think. They follow someone called the Daughter of Sithis, and they talk about sacrifices to the Unmaker. I was on the road to Gideon when they grabbed me. Can I go now? Take the passage to the south, and be careful. Bastion. Before we continue, let's talk a moment. Cultists? That explains some of the decoration in here. So much for the smuggler hypothesis. I didn't expect to have to fight through a nest of cultists to extract Quisley from this mess, but so be it. What's he gotten himself mixed up in now? Do you know anything about Sithis cults? What's there to know? They worship a god of death, darkness, and primordial chaos. Nothing good can come of that. Quisley's always getting into trouble, but it usually involves love or dice. He could be in real danger this time. The Wood Elf saw Tenere Vels come through not long ago. She wants Quisley alive too. Allowing Quisley to be dragged off to angry criminals is not much of an improvement. While Quisley might deserve it, I can't let Tenere Vels get him either. I want to try to grab one of these cultists and get some answers. I guess we should keep looking. He already told us why he's responsible for him. I don't think we should keep pushing that note. We will not be kidnapping that cultist. Or that one. That guy's pretty dead. How did Quisley stand it down here? It's not what I'd call luxurious. You don't have a choice. You just make it do. Silly head. Let's corner one of these cultists. They might know what happened to Quisley. Corner of... Oh, Fluvius Salva. I'm not really with them! Don't hurt me! Hey, dude. Stop running. You there! Stop! Talk to the cultist. You better not lay a finger on me. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Zenithar, give me patience. What is the meaning of this intrusion? Who are you people? What do you think you're doing here? I warn you, I'm favored by the daughter of Sithis. She will avenge she will avenge every injury you inflict on me. We need information. We're looking for Quisley Seville. Quisley Seville? He belongs to Lele now. She is the daughter of Sithis, and none dare defy her. Live while you can. You're fools if you think you can save him from her. If anything happens to Quisley, you're not walking out of here. No, no. Quisley is Lele's consort. You'll find them in the Fane of Scorn. I think that the way is back through the way you came, or maybe ahead? He's safer now, though. They've got someone else to sacrifice today. Please don't hurt me. Another sacrifice? They caught a dark elf sneaking around. Even now, she faces the death of the Crystal Fangs in the ritual room just ahead. But Lele isn't there. She and her brother are in the Fane below. Your Quisley is with them, I think. Who are you people, anyway? We follow Sithis, Serpent of Chaos, Unmaker, Bringer of Endings. The daughter of Sithis claims this place has been sacred to the Unmaker for years uncounted. Only when all has been consumed in the jaws of the void can the world be reborn. Why would you join a cult devoted to such things? War tears the Empire apart. Daedric sorcery scourges the land. Chaos reigns. In times such as these, what power is greater than chaos? It seemed pretty exciting and different. Now I'm not so sure. I didn't really expect all the killing. Bastion, what do you want to do with this cultist? I don't believe him. I think he knows more than he says he does. The daughter of Sithis? The Fane of Scorn? I don't believe it. Quisley's fallen in with death worshippers? Is Quisley the kind to join a cult? Hardly. The only thing that interests Quisley is himself. Either these Sithis followers hid their true nature to lure him in, or he's so besotted with a woman that he doesn't realize he's in danger. Either way, I better get him out of here. What about Tenere Bells? I'm not sure I believe this sniveling cultist, but we shouldn't let anyone get sacrificed. Not even Tenere Bells. Let's split up. You keep going in case he's telling the truth. I'll see if I can find out more about the daughter and the Fane. I'll see you later. Please, I'll tell you anything you want. Just let me go. I'm letting you go, you schmuck. I must say, I actually trash talk a lot. Helpful of you. What else can you tell me? I'm pretty funny about trash talk, so a lot of times I tell people funny things and yell at them. Oh, this looks interesting. We've got a black breachy type look here with these shrooms. Oop, I didn't even realize. Break these crystals, please. They're killing me. Thanks so much for the follow, Gypsy Sun. It means the world. I desperately need follows in order to get higher and possibly become stream team. Yesterday, I only got 1 follow. It was very sad. I cried. Not really. I didn't really cry, but you get the idea. So everyone matters. Doop, derp, derp. Okay. Praise Vec. Thank you, stranger. Let's talk. Somewhere safer. Alright, I'll follow you. I will follow you. Follow you wherever you may go. Hopefully it's here. I'm spilling coffee all over my hand. Those idiots were going to sacrifice me to Sithis. Ugh, my skin still feels like I have 1,000 tiny spiders biting me. That was horrible. Oh, and thank you. I don't know what someone like you is doing here, but I won't argue with Providence. I'm helping Bastian Halix find his foster brother. Ah, the dutiful and not terribly clever mage. I bet he's angry with me. I took care not to inflict any permanent damage on him, and I fully intended to set him free just as soon as I finished here. It's business, not personal. I freed Bastian and found your contract with Lars Tool. Then you understand my predicament. I need Savell if I want Lars Tool off my back, but it's not worth getting myself killed over. Help me out of here and I'll help you. I've got to look at the map, so I think I know where you can find Savell. Very well, let's go. I thought I'd slip in, knock out a smuggler or two, grab this Quisly fellow, and be back in Leyland in time for dinner. No such luck. I run into principled competition and deluded cultists praying to Sithis. What do you know about this place? Not much. Lars Tool suspected that Quisly was hiding out in a smuggler's cave on the coast. I thought I'd have to check them all. Then I ran into your friend Bastian. I knew there was something off about the smuggler story, though. It didn't fit. How much of a debt does Quisly Savell owe this Lars Tool? He must be in deep, if Lars Tool is willing to write off what I owe to get his claws on Quisly. Too bad for him, but it's a chance for me to get out of a bad situation. Lars Tool makes a good living from other people's mistakes or desperation. How did you end up in debt to Lars Tool? I borrowed gold against imagined winnings, like every gambler ever. You ask a lot of questions, not to be rude, but I'd rather find Quisly and get out of here. These cultists are already tried to sacrifice me once, after all. You said something about a map? I found notes left behind by some unfortunate scholar. He'd apparently come here to make a survey of the ruins. I hope he has good sense to retreat when he found fresh evidence of a cult presence. More likely, he came to a bad end. Did you see anything about a chamber called the Fane of Scorn? I did. It's all the way down at the end of this maze, naturally. The scholar's notes hinted that it's an abandoned temple once dedicated to Sithis. Well, probably not abandoned now. I saw a rough map of this place before I got caught, so I think I know which way to go. So leave me, lady. I'll keep out of your way if we run into more cultists. After that ritual, I'm in no condition to fight. The cultists definitely go on and on about Sithis. Sithif! Sithif! I do like me some Sithif. Alright. Oh my darling, oh my darling, oh my darling, sit this time. Oh, they have zombies. Who knew? Alright. Bye. Dead. Not a lot of drops yet. Alright. Come on. There we go. You should find them in here. Damn. A dead end and a vampire in a cage. This isn't terribly helpful. Where's the cage? There it is. There's gotta be a way through. Maybe the map showed a passage that isn't here? Gwenwen Blenwith. You're not part of this cult, are you? In fact, you appear to be lost. Your dark elf friend watches me with no small amount of suspicion. Perfectly understandable, but I am not a slave to my hunger. Why are you wandering around Deepscorn Hollow anyway? The daughter of Sithis is fond of sacrificing strangers. We're searching for a Breton named Quisley Silvel. I have heard the name. The daughter of Sithis herself has him. These miserable Sithis pretenders. I can show you the passage you seek. I'll consider it payback for the way they locked me up. That would be helpful. They hid the switch for a secret door under that crate over there by the wall. Clever if one is a child. I cannot believe I thought these weak-minded fools might have a genuine insight into the dark mystery of Sithis. Thank you for your help. Huh. Surprisingly helpful. Wait, would you do me a favor in return? What? Perhaps, before you rush off, you might unlock this cell. A favor in return for my showing you the switch. Let me again assure you, I'm in control of my urges. I shall not harm you. First, tell me how you wound up in that cell. I came here hoping the temple held answers about my condition, but the cultists discovered me as I fed upon an unwary noble from Gideon. The daughter of Sithis was intrigued, but when she realized I'd not yet mastered my powers, she locked me away. Why don't you just turn into mist? Yes, that would be an elegant solution to my predicament. I'm afraid that I'm rather new to this state of being. I haven't figured out that trick yet. How do I know you won't attack us? I'm still capable of gratitude, stranger. I just want to be free of this place. I came here expecting something quite different. Fine, I'll let you out. What? Why are we going through this again? Why do we keep going in circles? That's stupid. That's a stupid bug. Alright, you try to eat me, I kill you, jackass. Excuse me. Thank you. Perhaps the friend you seek might still be alive. Ha! I knew it. I never grow tired of being correct. Graywin, Blaywin. That would have been funny. Alright. Is this the exit? Where's... I'm stupid. There it is. Still hidden though. This should take us right up to the cult's hidden temple. Come on! Hold up a moment. Before we go on, I've been thinking. Of course you have. Of course you've been thinking, Tenere. I stumbled headlong into a bad situation once already. I do try to learn from my mistakes. I've been thinking. There's a good chance we won't find Quisley Seville alive. What happens if you return empty-handed? Nothing good. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it comes down to bringing Quisley in or taking his place, but it's close. I really need to be free of Lars Tool. I barely persuaded him to give me this chance. I won't get another one. What do you suggest then? This may sound ghoulish, but if Quisley is dead, I'd like his signet ring. It's big, gold, and set with rubies. If I bring it back to Lars Tool, it will show that I held up my end of the bargain, and he would take it in payment of my debt. We need to find Quisley first, alive or dead. Someone's coming. There you are. I was afraid I was wasting the time on that cultist. He knew nothing. Glad I caught up to you. Oh, I see you found that Tenere. Watch your back, friend. Kill the necromancer. Kill the necromancer. You always kill the necromancer. Unless you're the necromancer, in which case you don't kill him. Why are you still out there? Oh, shit. They didn't come in with me. Come in with me, jackasses. Oh, I have to talk to him. You put the fear of the gods into our captive cultist. He was sobbing on the floor when I gave up and left. I did meet a surprisingly talkative vampire, though. He told me which way you went. And seriously, do not turn your back on Tenere. Have you learned anything more about this cult? Our weepy friend told me that Quisley's quite taken with this daughter of Sithis. Figures. My guess is he told her his family is wealthy, so she's keeping him alive for ransom. True. We'll probably find them in the shrine they call the Fane of Scorn. Tenere knows where the Fane is, although she thinks Quisley may have been sacrificed already. She seems like the sort who expects the worst. I remain optimistic. I don't always get along with Quisley, but I don't want him to end up sacrificed with the cult, or turned into some crime boss's object lesson, for that matter. Someone has to pay Quisley's debts in Leywin. Not at the cost of his life. I'll figure out something. I always do. But just in case, warn Tenere that she better not try anything foolish when we get Quisley. She caught me off guard once. It won't happen again. Let's just find him first, and then we can sort it all out. You're not even going to apologize, are you? I'm sorry. Just keep your distance from Quisley. He's my responsibility. Alright. There we go again. Kill that dude, and then keep on rolling. Is that Quisley down there? No. You know what's going to be fun is that I am truly, like, aware of nothing in this. So everything for me is going to be a true surprise. I haven't looked into anything. So, you know, that should be interesting to you guys if you're curious about how someone who knows nothing reacts to it. Also, backseat driving is perfectly acceptable. I never get mad about that. I'm totally chill when it comes to that. If you're wondering why I'm in first person, I'm no use in a fight right now. I'll keep back. Quisley! Arise, my brother. Kill these trespassers. I'll just... Oh dear. I'll get out of the way. It's just that I'm been playing Skyrim for so long that third person just comes naturally to me now. Well, Lilea is kind of dead, so this is her brother. I figured he'd back off if she were dead, but guess not. I need to grab Quisley before he runs off again, the little bastard. Such language, Bastian. You're making this rated PG 13 or something with your language. How dare you? Lilea would never have hurt me. She said so. Snort laugh. She murders people, you idiot. You were probably next. I'm not talking to you, Bastian, nor to that rude dark elf that just laughed at me. You spoiled everything. You and that lumbering oaf my father insists on sending to make my life miserable. And whoever that dark elf is, barging in and ruining my life. Who do you people think you are? We saved your life. The cultists planned to sacrifice you. Well, that's That's just your opinion. Everyone here treated me as a guest of honor, and the Lay, the daughter of Sithis, chose me to be her consort. She told me that she'd give me the kiss of Sithis soon. Why would you ruin this for me? Do you? Bastion tells me your parents demand your presence. I can't believe they sent Bastion after me again. They treat me as if I were a wayward child. I'm perfectly capable of managing my own affairs. I refuse to go. Tenere says that Lars Tool wants a word with you. That is no concern. Wait, did you say Lars Tool? Is that why the Dark Elf's here? I've seen her in his headquarters. Oh dear, I may owe him some gold. You're lucky to be leaving this place alive, whoever claims you. Claim me? I'm not some sack of flour to be bargained over. Oh, very well. Bastion works for me, indirectly. I'll go with him. I can write a promissory note for the Dark Elf to deliver to her thug of a boss. He's a terrible person. I'm not sure the decision is up to you, Quisley. Yeah. Okay. Bastion doesn't seem very fond of Quisley. I can't imagine why. We compared notes while you were talking with that simpering idiot. Bastion said he might have an idea that would solve things for both of us. You don't want to deliver Quisley to Lars Tool? Years ago, I lost everything trying to get my brother out of a fishy trading scheme. Lars Tool offered to help me. I'm still paying for it. It would be grand to be done with Lars Tool and pull one over on it at the same time. That sounds risky. If Bastion's willing to work with me and perhaps forget about the knocked out and tied up business, I think we might have room for a compromise. I'll speak to him and see what he's thinking. Once we get Quisley out of here, I'm done. I've paid my debt to his family 3 times over. Alright, I think I know how to sort this out. If Tenere is prepared to listen, that is. I'm willing to overlook the knock on the head to settle this. What's your plan? First, we need to get Quisley out of Blackwood. Tenere doesn't have anything personal against him. Well, no more than anyone else who meets him. But the criminal she'd bring Quisley to might kill him. Will Quisley go along with that? I'll threaten to tell his parents about this whole affair unless he cooperates and goes straight back to Daggerfall. Quisley knows that Lord Savell can cut him off. It's the only threat that actually scares him. He would have to earn a living. What about Tenere? I think we can all walk away from this. We ship Quisley home secretly. Then we make sure that Tenere has something she can take back to Lord Tool. Thank you, friend. I think Lord Savell would agree that you've earned your payment. Looks like I got my payment as a man. That's creepy. What do you think, Tenere? Are you willing to give it a try? I'll need to bring Lars Tool proof of Quisley's demise. What kind of proof would you need? I'm clearly not dead. If I bring Quisley's signet ring to Lars Tool, he'll believe me. That's what I was thinking. I'll tell the Savells that Quisley sold the ring to pay his debt. I'm right here. That ring should work. It might even cover most of Quisley's debt. My ring? I'm not giving you a damn thing. Bastion, keep that woman away from me. Pop! Right in the face. Hey, excuse me. Here you go. I'll make sure Quisley understands to stay away from Blackwood. Thank you. This should clear my account with Lars Tool, and perhaps clear yours with this ingrate and his family, too. We should leave this place. I'll see Quisley on his way when he comes around. It looks like he just came around. Alright. What has we here in all of these things? Junk or good things? So far, junk. You ever notice in when you're walking around? You ever notice when you're walking around and you notice that in some cases when they use things that we builders use, like techniques and tricks, like hanging things from shelves like that, I've never seen us do that before, but that's definitely a thing we builders do. Ah, sorry, I'm having trouble with my mouse all of a sudden. I try to do voices as much as possible to make it more interesting, but then I don't also, sometimes I can't keep track of what voice is for whom, so I try not to make it too complicated. All right, let's go through here. Sorry about the long load screens, but they're obnoxious lately.
You have reached the voicemail box of Kino.
Which is why I'm not doing housing. Hello, Crandom. I would love to do housing, but I cannot. Yeah.
Just wait for the tone.
Alright, I guess I better call this guy out. Like, get him. And where do we get Miri? What's new? I'm gonna go pick up this way shrine while we figure out where to get Miri.
Is not available right now.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. On the road north. Okay, thank you. Backseat driving, perfectly acceptable in my channels, always. I do not mind criticism, I do not mind commentary, I do not mind anything like that. I do not get offended by it. So, unlike some people who get really uptight about it, you do what you want as far as I'm concerned. Say what you want. Say what you want to say. Alright. Road north. This road? This Blackwood Crossroads? There's very few things that I have problems with in life like that. Okay. Now there's a site. What do you make of this? Oh god. Is he gonna do the... There's a cave. Deep, dark, dangerous, or whatever it is that the companions say in Skyrim. Alright, got it. Dune Crag was where we got, Dacian. I'm looking for Miri now. Ooh, a traveling merchant. What do you sell? Anything of interest? You could buy that crap. You could buy that crap. Let me see. Aw. So folks, this is the finished painting of my sister's Dalgo that Ula painted for me. Here you go. Whoops. Let me move. Inception Lil. Isn't that amazing? She did a phenomenal job. My sister's pupper passed, and I asked her to paint a portrait of him for her. And we're gonna send it to her in a couple of days, but thank you, Ula, and I'm so glad I was able to show your work. And you should post it in the forums too, my forums, my Discord. You really should. It's worth it. She's so talented. I'm glad to support the arts. I'm glad to support her. I'm glad that Potato, you know, was one who made that for her. It means a lot. All right. Blackwood towards Gideon or north or what? Yeah, my sister loves it already. She's so talented. I'm so glad. I need to figure out where Mary is. She just chilling on the road or something? Ah, gotcha. Yes. I'm so glad that she's going along with that. Oh, that's okay. It's not a problem. I'll find her eventually. Really not a problem. And I just put away my mount by accident. Ooh, a heavy sack just in the middle of the road. Is that her? No, that's a sign, but we'll take that anyway. Phantasmal discovery awaits! Arcane archaeological survey seeks bold adventurer for thrilling experiment. Ability to carry heavy magical implements desirable. Bravery in the face of specters, ghosts, and other undead required. For more details, seek out Revis Demnivani at the Ruins of Beyond. Alright, Doomwalt. That's Beyond. Arpenia. Doomvault. Porcid? That's where she is? Alright. Alright, so we're heading towards Doomvault Porcid, whatever that means. Alright, I misunderstood then. I don't know why Okay, we'll head back. Oh, they have two of them with the same flippin' name? Northwest corner of Doomvault Volpanaz. This is northwest. I don't see it. There it is. Okay, got it. Yeah, I get it now. I can see it now. Well, I suck. Leave me alone. I'm fully cognizant of the fact that I suck. That's perfectly acceptable to make fun of me for it. I guess I was expecting something different. Isn't it, though? She did a phenomenal job. I'm so pleased. I think it was a good all-around. I was looking for a delve. That's why. I was looking for a delve, not for a, whatever the hell it is. USA. Just happen to be the ones I have in order. Not really particularly super American. It's just these are the ones that I had. Well, when you're looking for something different, you know, for example, I was looking for a delve, not for a tower. It explains it a little bit. Bulgarak. I see all the steely opportunities. I'm just avoiding them. You should be proud of yourself. Like, honestly, you've had such a rough time and yet you still were able to produce art that good. I give you massive credit for it. I'm gonna pick up this spot. I like places where things happen, even if they're sad things. Me? Or Ola? Did I do something that seems like I'm not doing well? I mean, there's a reason why I picked the name, you know, the potato. Whoever said that I'm good? Look, what I did was I picked something that I thought that I could do. I was stabby. I picked up stabby when I was using swords, but for some reason I just got I really like whatchamacallit? I really like bow. When I picked this name, I was not a bower. I was not Bowie. So, you know, it's one of those things that, like, you know, adventurers wanted for exciting opportunity. Brave souls sought to explore a newly uncovered ruin. Once in a lifetime opportunity for glory and gold. Inquire with Zijira about the expedition. Written in another hand. Big job, seems less than legal, but the gold's real. Meet north of Fort Redmayne. Bring friends. See you soon, little brother. North of Fort Redmayne. So I guess we'll keep going. Talk to Mary. Talk to Mary. Talk to Mary. If anyone is watching who does not follow me, could you please shoot me a follow? It's very, very much what I need. My orders are to observe the ruin, not help you mount a suicide mission. Miri. Then you can observe me kicking every fetching cultist's arse standing between me and my little brother. Fetching. Who are you? Another of these useless lay-in layabouts? No, you're an adventurer like me. Don't tell me Zijira roped you into this mess, too. If I'm seeming weird, I apologize. I don't know if that was me. No, what's the trouble? My little brother and I answered a job posting seeking adventurers to help explore a newly discovered ruin. Only once the expedition got underway and we were all split up, our employers turned on us. I barely got away. What's your plan now? Free my little brother and others before something terrible befalls them? I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I have to try. Can I count on your help? Or were all the questions just morbid curiosity? I can pay if I have to. I'll help with your rescue. There were 5, in addition to me, who got duped into this. My brother, Liam, Eolaf, a Nord warrior, Ardia, a high elf researcher, Dijos, an Orgonian scout, and Gaylor, a wood elf adventurer. Other than my brother, I don't know a lot about them. What do you know about the ones who tried to take you captive? Not much. Zijira, the woman who hired us, was charming. I didn't buy her story that the expedition was for study, but she paid half our fee up front. I figured they were just treasure hunters looking for plunder. We had no idea they were a cult. When did you realize? About the time they said, "Don't kill her, we need her for the ritual," while trying to wrestle me to the ground. Probably saved my life, though. I fought twice as hard knowing they were taking it easy on me. No one else escaped that I know of. I'm ready when you are. We didn't get far with our expedition before things went sour, but the ruin was in pretty bad shape. You'll need a grapple bow to get anywhere quickly. Fortunately, I have a spare. They're simple enough to use if you never tried one. We're not going to ask questions. We're just going to do it. Look, they can make a waterfall without having to do lots and lots of Eleanor ones. Must be nice. Let's hope that my screens start easing up. It seems like the worst ones are to Vardenville, Clockwork, Moon Sugar, things like that. We need to reach the base camp, but be careful. I saw a lot more cultists during my escape than the ones who led me here. Are these readable books? No. You just loaded. I am double wielding on my alt tab, but all of that's gonna have to change. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm well on my way. Bastian says. I need to put up a thing that says backseat driving permissible. Just looking at their clutter game. It's easier to do clutter when you have new stuff to do it with. It is automatically interesting. A little unfair, but what you gonna do? Reach expedition base camp, use grapple bow. That's not our sky. We should something. But that support looks sturdy enough for the grapple bow. I missed what she said. The base camp should be... Olaf, what are those fetchers doing to him? Yeah. I'll do them the next time I go through here. That's Olaf, one of the other adventurers Zagiro duped with this setup. They've got him strung up like a new life pony guar. Survey stone's my ashy arse. That's a sacrifice if I've ever seen one. We've got to do something. Survey stone? Zajira had us escorting her scholars around the area to place those so-called survey stones. Supposedly, they would get the layout of this place in an instant. Bunch of guar dung, clearly. It's sucking the life out of him. Can we destroy it? We damn well plan to try. It'll be dangerous, though, for Olaf most of all. That ritual is already feeding off of him somehow. The sudden shock of destroying the stone might kill him. We could try weakening the ritual before ending it entirely. How do we do that? That array by Olaf seems to be the heart of the ritual, but the magic is being drawn to another focal point nearby. Destroying that might lighten the load on Olaf and the backlash of ending the ritual by force. It's the best chance of saving him. Understood. Let's go. We need to stop that ritual, the sooner the better. But Olaf's chances of surviving go up exponentially if we try picking it apart carefully instead of smashing the central array right at the start. The grapple bow should help us search around. How do you know all this?
I don't know it. I'm making an educated guess. Daedrology is my main field of study, though I tend to avoid getting caught up in their worship and rituals. Mostly I'm fascinated why anyone would join these fetching cults in the first place.
She's foul-mouthed. I like that. Why study Daedra if you don't really care for them?
I took an interest in the anticipations of the tribunal, and my ancestors' worship of them before the three arose to godhood. Dark elves aren't the only ones who revere Daedra alongside divines, but now it's not time for philosophical discussion.
It may be, but I feel like First Era has the weirdest lore because it's just, it doesn't seem true. Alright, where's the further away one? This one? Alright. Endure, Nord. The foothold is nearly complete.
But that did it! The ritual's weakened. Follow me. Quickly, Olaf.
Alright, go ahead. You don't have to tell me twice. Anything interesting over here? No. Just everything in the First Era is so weird. Like, even, I mean, Mori House and, you know, basically it's like Alessia changing all the different religions into one religion so that people would be willing to follow it. She made everything so weird. Like, the birth of Cyrodiil being from somebody humping a dirt hill or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just so weird. Mary Olympus. Okay.
It worked! Sorry to sound too much like a surprise. But I couldn't be sure if that would be enough to save Eolaf's life until we tried it. If the cult is doing this to others, we should be able to free them too, if we're careful.
Any idea what it was they were doing to Eolaf?
It was definitely a Daedric ritual, but not your typical sacrifice. Offerings to the princes are usually quick and brutal. This was much more purposeful. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but they were using Eolaf's soul to power it.
Do you know where the others were taken?
The Swits didn't tell us much of their plans before stabbing us in the back, but I've got a rough idea of where they were taking the other stones. If we head out the other side of these corridors, we should be on the right path.
Let's keep moving then. That was horrible. Felt like my soul was getting torn out of me little by little. What was it they were doing to you? Trying to pitch me into Orgy's gnarled teeth. Or Dagon's, rather. Felt like all the air was sucked out of my lungs. Would have killed me if you hadn't come along. Pretty much. Well, they had to make it so that Alessia had an heir, right? And how else do you do that other than ghost sex, you know? Was it always this hot in here? Do you know why they were trying to sacrifice you? I'm just hired muscle. I don't meddle with magic. They were talking, though, about positioning the other stones. They sent each of us an escort, split us up. If they got the better of me, I'm sure the others are just as much trouble now. Will you be all right? I haven't felt this bad since I nearly drowned in the sea of ghosts, but I can feel my strength coming back. I think I'll be good enough to move once I've caught my breath. I'll be fine. Help the others while there's still time. Plan on it. Is that when you're already going to be going? I hope you get your shot before you leave for Poland. It would be dangerous otherwise. Alright, I'm not going the wrong way. Well, then you're unlikely to not be as sick as I was. I've been, I haven't heard too many people get sick from Pfizer compared to Moderna. Moderna seems to be the ugly. What is that? Oh, it shows me where they're fighting. That's interesting. Yeah, good. I never noticed that. I guess that's new. Sorry, Bastion, I didn't mean to shoot you. Friendly fire doesn't matter, I guess. This reminds me a lot of the Night Hollow Castle, and that's not a compliment. I felt that the Night Hollow Castle was a little weak. Everyone I know except for one person did well with Pfizer. And by well, I mean not get ridiculous thing. I recognize that journal. It belongs to Ardea. Exploration of Shattered Ruin. Zajira has paid us well to escort her surveyors through this unusual ruin. Truth be told, I might have come here along for free if I'd known what we'd find here. The Daedric designs are like nothing I've ever seen, but disturbingly familiar. They are expansive as well, far more so than they first appeared. I feel like we haven't traveled that far, but the landscapes within the compound seem incongruous to what I observed from outside the entrance. I should probably draw a few maps along with my notes. I knew I should have mapped as I went. Zajira's surveyors turned on me as soon as they got me away from the rest of the group. I tripped and my cloak tore free, so I bolted. I just need to write down where I go. Process of elimination. Left, out the door. Cross the chasm. I'm completely turned around. Yeah. I hear them coming. No time. Talk to Miri. Well, I'll be. Ardea actually made a break for it. She's the last one I'd have expected to escape. 2 left feet, that one. Much as I'd like to believe she made it out, somehow I doubt it. You think she was caught? Honestly, I'm impressed she made it this far, but my gut tells me she's still here. I think we should keep looking for the rest of those sacrificial stones. Whoever's still bound up in the cult's rituals is in the greatest danger. Understood. I'm getting to the point that I hardly recognize this place. It's like the sky is on fire and everything's scorched. Did the cult come here just to destroy this place? That hardly makes any sense, but Daedra worship too often doesn't. Maybe the destruction isn't the point? It's possible this is all just a side effect of the ritual, not its intent. Who knows, maybe their magic isn't just feeding on the souls of those they've captured, but everything here? All the more reason to stop them quickly. My husband says all the more all the time. I hate all the more. I'm not a fan of all the more. It is not a good... Lava? And look, those trees! The shifting is more drastic here. Alright. Where's the grapple point? Across there, I guess? She said left. I don't know if that's left, but whatever. Oh, there's the bridge. Daedra! Good luck. Looks like they caught Ardea after all. We need to free her. Alright. Where's the point thingy? You came back, Miri. I look forward to reuniting you with your brother.
That helped, but there's still something drawing power of the ritual. Let's keep looking. You mean like that one? How do I get up there? Good luck, everybody. You know how I felt about the second one. I think that's all of them. Now the array. Come on, Ardia. Watch your step. I'm just a little unsteady. Interstitial corridor. What a fancy word for saying in between. Interstitial just means space between. Alright, let's talk to Ardia. Normally, I love new experiences. That's why I got into exploring. Not that one. Never, ever again. We found your journal. Oh, I thought I'd never see that again. Thank you. I had a great deal to add to it now. I think it's good to record all you can, good and bad. It forces you to think about what you've seen and done. Makes you more mindful of how events shape you. Did you learn something that we might find helpful? Zajira was yelling at her followers about jeopardizing the foothold while I was trying to escape. I don't quite get what she meant, but I think they're turning this place into their stronghold. And yes, I saw Zagira when they caught me. The real Zagira. What do you mean, the real Zagira? Among her followers, she dropped the mask she'd been wearing. She's a Daedra. These cultists are the usual misguided fools dabbling with things they don't really understand. They're true believers. I'll never forget how they howled for her adulation. It looks like Ardia will be alright. Hopefully she'll make a successful escape this time. How many more of these rituals do you think there are? I can't be certain, but Dijos, Gaylor, and my little brother Liam are still missing. We have to assume they've been captured and bound like the other two. We need to stop these rituals, and not just for their sakes. What do you mean? I have a theory about the purpose of these rituals. The changes to the land, the sky, the blasted heat. I think this place is being overtaken by another plane. If I had to guess, I'd say it's becoming the Deadlands. How is that possible? I think this ruin isn't actually part of Nirn. More like a piece of our world bottled up and the cult is trying to fill the bottle from another source. All the more reason to stop these rituals. As I say again, all the more. All the more. And these rooms, these buildings are so repetitive. I guess it makes sense when you're just basically doing the same thing over and over, but, you know, it's weirdly repetitive. Tell me when J-Heart gets on and I'll raid off to him after 2 hours. Examine Gaylor. Oh, Gaylor didn't make it. Is that Gaylor over here? Uh-oh. Oh, fetching back. He's gone. Soul shriven. I've read accounts of this happening, but I've never seen it myself. This ravaged body is all that's left of Gaylor. His soul, gone somewhere far worse. This is what will happen to the others, to my little brother. Only if we fail. Right, you're right. This isn't the time to lose it. There's still hope for the others. Gaylor couldn't have wandered far like this. There must be another ritual site nearby. Let's go. Oh my darling, oh my darling.
This map thing is going to take some time to get used to. Oops. Oh, look at that. My perk went off. I got 2 lousy green plans rather than just 1. Woohoo! I do like the double drops, but so far they've only dropped 1 that was worthwhile. The rest were all kind of crappy. Like double green, not even 100 gold plans usually. Yeah, it's tough, you know. I still feel like it was right for me to do what I did, which is, you know, I think it was a good idea for me to get it. Of course, I didn't want the terrible... I didn't want the terrible results, but what are you gonna do, right? I mean, it's better than dying. It's that feeding on their soul. Let's do the same to the rest. I don't know why I gave her a girly voice, but she strikes me as someone with a girly voice. You came back for me. Aw, they're injured. You know, I thought for sure the Argonian was going to be dead. Because Argonians are like the bury your gays trope. They always get killed. Thanks to you, there will be something left for the Hist when my time finally comes. But I did not expect the Dark Elf to stick her neck out for me. Why not? Dark Elves have not been kind to my eggkin, and I have not been kind to theirs in turn. I see I judged her too harshly. I should apologize to her, and her brother if he still lives. He was taken prisoner by Zigira personally. Do you know where she took him? To the heart of the vault, she said. Farther down this path. Where it leads, I cannot say. I don't even recognize this place anymore. I only know it dries my scales worse than Ebonheart. It's true. We managed to save her. I don't know if that improved her opinion of me. Well, my kind. But I'm glad. I wouldn't wish what happened to poor Gaylor on anyone. We accounted for everyone but your brother, Liam. Hang in there, little brother. We'll find you. We seem to be getting close to the heart of the cult's plot. Other than in the ruins, the terrain here is unrecognizable from where we came from. I'd wager that's where we'll find him, and Zigira. Want to go after her too? No, I don't care about that hooded viper. I just want my little brother back. But if she stands in our way, I'll gladly kick her fetching arse back to oblivion. Come on, Liam needs me. Fetching arse. Just so you know, it's a fetching arse. You know what's funny is that fetching in this game means a curse. You know, they call it, it's basically named after the fetcher fly, which means you're basically a pest. But fetching arse in English would mean that you have a nice butt. It's very fetching. So it's funny how that has 2 different meanings depending on whether or not Zigira, give Liam back and maybe I won't fetch and kill you. Allow me to reward you for hampering our progress. You may listen to your brother's muffled screams unmolested as you saw helpless before this gateway. How do I do this?
Damn it, she sealed the gate. We need to remove that barrier. That switch might have something to do with it. Manipulator switch. Okay. Grapple point. Another grapple point. Is there a third grapple point? Maybe. Yep. I think that did it. The gate's unsealed. Let's find Liam. You got it, ma'am. Sujira, if you think a little lava is going to stop me, you've got another thing coming. Whoops. I think I just blew my my cooldown for no reason. Where's the second one? We lighten their burden a bit, but it might not be enough. Look for other focal crystals. You mean like that one? That's done it. Now destroy the array. Where's the array? Pull up there. How does one get up there? Oh, Miri, the struggle only makes this more fun. That might be true, but you're still an asshole. How does one do this? I don't understand. You'd think it would bring me up there, but it doesn't. There we go. Liam, thank Marek. Thank Beck. I'll get you out of here. Miri, I thought I'd never see you again. Sorry, I'm loading up Twitch real quick. There we go. Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. I got mine a while ago, but as you all know. Alright. J-Heart's on. I'm gonna raid off to him as soon as we're finished here. Actually, let me pull the contest. Exclamation point potato mate for last minute entries. PCNA, PCEU. 50,000 gold giveaway. And tomorrow, be sure to show up because tomorrow I give away an entire crate or the value thereof in gold. You must not have been in any sort of special group or something. See, this is why I can't do housing right now. You see how long these screens are? Imagine that for every single house. Alright, I'm gonna roll off to the winner. The winner is... Evil Bob! Congrats! Congrats! When I finally land, I will send you the money. I'm gonna raid to J-Heart. If I can get it going. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. And I will see you tomorrow. Great. I'm glad. If I ever get through this, this will be great. And I will see you all tomorrow, I hope. And here we go. See you soon.